Welcome back everyone, this is M's Trades, and in this video I'll be giving you the best ICT strategy that you can actually use to become quickly profitable and pass your accounts really quickly. Okay, I've shared this strategy with my live actual trading session, as you can see right here on the screen, and we completely smashed take profit. And I'm going to be giving you the exact same strategy that we actually used to get these results. So let's just get started. Right, so as you can see, we have the charts in front of us right here, but what we're actually going to be doing is we're going to be trading within this checklist. As you can see, this is the secret silver bullet strategy of 2025, where we only trade within a London session, which is from 7 a.m. until 11 a.m. on a 5-minute time frame. Okay, so what we need to do now is mark out the highs and the lows of Asian session. As you can see, that's number one on liquidity. So what we need to do is mark out the highest point right there, and if you want this indicator, it's literally in my Telegram, so make sure you click the first link in the description and join to get it completely free. After that, we need to mark out the lows, right? So as you can see, that's the highs and the lows completely marked out now. So what we need to do after we've done this, now we need to identify which part of price actually gets liquidated first. Is it the highs or is it the lows, right? So we're going to play price forward now to see which one of these two actually gets swept. As you can see, it hasn't been taken out yet. As you can see, there we go. So that has completely been swept. So what we're going to be doing is placing this as our liquidity, right? So this is our liquidity area, and as soon as we actually place this as our liquidity area, what we need to do now is actually trade a continuous trade. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is finding a breakage of structure where fractional highs have actually been swept, and then we can reinforce our market structure shift with an engulfing candlestick if it's possible, right? So we're trading a continuous trade, which means we actually will be trading where it will go all the way up, right? So what we're going to be doing now is actually playing price forward, obviously. So as you can see right there, we've got the sweepage of the top right here. Let me just zoom in a little bit more for you guys. As you can see, that's done. So now what we're going to actually be doing is looking for a breakage of structure. So if I keep playing price forward, as you can see, we just got very amazing candles, right? So we're going to really inspect these candles, and we need to figure out what a fractional high actually is. And I'm going to be explaining what a fractional high is really quickly. So a fractional high is a series of 3 candles, right? So as you can see, let's say this is candle number 1, let's say this is candle number 2, and this is candle number 3, right? So as soon as we have these 3 candles, what we need to do now becomes very simple. You need to just wait and look for the wick that is actually the longest towards the upside, right? So the candles can be shaped like this, and like this, right? So as you can see, the candles are shaped like this. So what we need to do is look for the one that is actually the highest and the one that's in the middle. As you can see, this is the middle one, and that's the highest, and this would be our fractional low because it is the highest wick candle out of the 3. And as you can see right here, we have the same pattern, and this is the highest wick candle, which we will actually be using as our market structure shift. So as soon as we actually got that market structure shift, what we need to do now becomes very simple, right? So we need to just identify a fair value gap, and then we can overlap the fair value gap with a market structure shift for a higher probability, and all we've got to do from then on is literally execute the trade, right? So all we've got to do now is literally execute the trade by doing this and marking out our fair value gap. As you can see, I've just marked out my FVG. I'm going to name it as well, fair value gap. So I've just named it fair value gap then, and all we've got to do right here, and as you can see, it overlaps with the market structure shift, which is amazing, and this is exactly what we want to see. And I'm going to be giving you guys full authenticity in this trade, full transparency, and you're going to see exactly how everything plays out. So as you can see, fair value gap is tapped in there, and now all we've got to do is long position this because we are trading the continuous trade, right? And we're going to leave our stop loss just at this bottom highlighted area of the fair value gap, and then we're going to take profit to a 1-to-3 risk reward ratio trade, right? So as you can see, if we do not have an actual clear level, if it's a continuous trade and we don't have a clear level, we always take it to 1-to-3 at least. So now what we're going to actually be doing is playing price forward, and you're going to see exactly how this smashes take profit. But just before that, if you're a serious trader and you've never seen any results within trading, never passed an account, never got a payout, or never even seen a single winning trade, look, I've got the best solution for you. Because at PASS, here's how Sam went from working a 9-to-5 to a payout to 3 payouts in 8 weeks. Okay, he joined us while working his day job, and he kept blowing accounts, but until he came towards PASS, he completely changed his life around, making him $4,000, $8,000, and $7,000, right? As you can see, it's full transparency. We show everything, how we manage, how we actually trade, and as you can see, we show all the results. And as you can see right here, today we hit a very crazy trade, which completely smashed take profit, as you can see. And actually we did live stream this. As you can see, live stream finished and live stream started. So if you do want to actually get access to this value and this free never pay until you get results service, make sure you click the first link in the description and join us as fast as possible, because we only let 5 people join every single day, and if you miss this, then you'll have no chance of joining us again. So what we're going to be doing now, let me just move this over. All I'm going to be doing now is playing price forward, and you're going to see exactly how it actually enters our position right there. As you can see, it's just entered our position. If I do zoom it in, and now you're going to see exactly how it's going towards the upside, very, very gradually, but very, very good, because we do know that this strategy actually works. And as you can see it's a very, very good upwards pressure trade, right? And from this, you can tell that this trade and this strategy works really, really well. I'm going to show you the strategy on a fundamental level and how it actually works. So we're going to be in Asian session, waiting for Asian session to do whatever it wants, but once it gets to our specific trading time, let's say 7 a.m. right here, we're going to be marking out the highs and the lows, right? So as you can see, that's the highs and this is the lows. And as soon as we mark out the highs and the lows, what we've got to do now becomes very, very simple. You need to wait for price to actually sweep on the reduced T areas so we can actually continuous trade this. Let's say it swept the lows right there. This would be our liquidity sweep. And as soon as we get the liquidity sweep, all we've got to do from here on out is wait for the market structure shift towards the downside. And no, this is not just a sweepage of another normal low, okay? We don't want any little wicks. We need a big engulfing candlestick towards the downside, so where it does actually break structure. So all we need to do now is wait for price to actually give us that confirmation engulfing candlestick. So it's going to give us a candle like this, and then all of this would be like basically one candle and wicks, and this would be our market structure shift right here. Okay, so I'm going to name this market structure shift. Obviously you have to look for the fractional low, and as soon as you actually do look for that, that will be the market structure shift. So what I'm going to actually do is move all of this over up, since it is getting really close to the actual trade that we took. So let's say that's done. So what we're going to be doing now is waiting for price to actually give us that fair value gap. So as you can see, you overlap the fair value gap with the market structure shift, and name this fair value gap. And as soon as we actually do overlap it with the market structure shift, all we've got to do from here on out is actually short position this right there, placing our stop loss just around this area right here, or placing it actually at this area if you're feeling very, very risky and you want to actually take this trade all the way towards take profit. And now all we've got to do is literally let price play, and all you're going to see it do is literally go back up to this area, tap into the area, and then it will go back down, completely smashing our take profit. As you can see, this is exactly what price will do: go down, completely smash take profit, and it will be such an amazing trade. Your parents and your friends are going to be asking you, how are you profitable so fast? And you're going to literally tell them, I've been using this one strategy from MENTORSHIP Trades. Okay, I originally hopped in the ICT call for 2 hours and he taught me this exact strategy. So if you don't use this, then you literally just want to fail. Okay, but if you do use this, then you will actually become profitable very, very quickly. Make sure you actually do join my Telegram link down below, because this is a value packed Telegram group which is completely free, and we have crazy amounts of discounts, services, and everything like that, and so much value, just like these trades and these live streams that we do every single week. So make sure you do join right now. But anyway guys, that's gonna be another video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.